And sometimes we'll get into this, we're building up to that emotionally loaded song. So everything that we're doing now is beginning to really work on getting at more emotions than just fear or anger or whatever. So it's a lot of variation of what do I actually feel and how can I put that out there and not just vent, but express it. Really get it out. Okay? All right. So that's the portion. Now I'd like to just sit down and talk a little bit. A little bit of a review, if you remember. We were working last time with, and the time before with issues. We were working on our issue box. And we were trying to add issues for each of the chakras, all right? So we went through the different chakras and talked about what the issues were as far as dividing them up into physical and emotional. And it bears repeating that you can't really separate the two because usually every kind of emotional issue that's suppressed long enough becomes a physical issue. It manifests as dis-ease in the body. So we talked about physical issues for each chakra. We talked about emotional issues for each chakra. I asked you then to write these on a piece of paper, add them to your sound box, all right? Then we discussed body parts and what body parts were associated with each chakra, all right? And then we actually performed our first body part sound healing, which was exciting. And so now is the time where you're beginning to do your write-ups. And this is really crucial that you write up your progress because the sounds that you use in the beginning are probably going to be a lot more limited as the ones you begin to use later on. But write them up so that you can actually have a record of your progress. All right, you want to know, okay, here's where I was in the beginning, here's where I am at the last assignment, and also for your client. So if you don't do your write-ups and a client doesn't see you in 6 months, you're caught short. What did I do with this person? What were some of the issues and so forth? Those write-ups will really come in handy about helping you, remember the progress for each client.